Sandro, sigurado. Bumangon tayo ken Sandro, sigurado. Ayat ken kapya, sigurado itan. Bumangon tayo kailian, yagen ipat sa pulan, papawen sa nga kailian. Nang runay tan, sirip ken pigsal, tika sa pulan, sumampay man, rigat ken ditigra. Sandro, basta tayo Sandro, basta tayo Sandro, basta tayo Sandro. Sigurado itan, sang kamay sa tiang dilim, biag natalin na ay manipod bantay, hinggat bye-bye. Bumangon ka, duras di masakbayan. Bumangon ka, ili apawatan. Nang runaitan, sirip ken pigsal, di ka sa pulan, sumampay ken ditigra. Anus ken gage, serbisyo lata, sigurado. Bumangon tayo ken Sandro, sigurado. Bumangon tayo ken Sandro, sigurado. Ayat ken kapya, sigurado itan. Bumangon tayo kailian, yagen ipat sa pulan, papawen sa nga kailian. Nang runaitan, sirip ken pigsal, tika sa pulan, sumampay man, rigat ken ditigra. Sandro, sigurado. Bumangon tayo ken Sandro, sigurado. Ayat ken kapya, sigurado itan. Bumangon tayo kailian, yagen ipat sa pulan, papawen sa nga kailian. Nang runaitan, sirip ken pigsal, tika sa pulan, sumampay man, rigat ken ditigra. bumangon kang iliyapawatan nang nangruna itan sirip ken piksal di ka sa pulan sumampay man rigat ken ditigra anus ken gage serbisyo lata sigurado bumangon tayo ken Sandro sigurado bumangon tayo ken Sandro sigurado ayat ken kapya sigurado itan bumangon tayo kailian yagen kipat sa pulan paparwenti sa nga kailian nang nangruna itan sirip ken piksal di ka sa pulan sumampay man rigat ken ditigra andos ken gage serbisyo lata sigurado bumangon tayo ken Sandro basta tayo Sandro basta tayo Sandro basta tayo Sandro sigurado itan ito'y bubalik sangsang kamay sa tiong lili biyag na talin na ay manipod bantay ingat bye-bye bumangon ka duras di masakbayan bumangon ka iliyapawatan nang nangruna itan sirip ken piksal di ka sa pulan sumampay man rigat ken ditigra anus ken gage serbisyo lata sigurado bumangon tayo ken Sandro sigurado
Aming ipinanggit si mensahe ni Honorable Rafael Benemerito II, babaen apo kini SB Member Honorable Rajiv Constantine Benemerito.
Thank you, ma'am. Naimbag nga rabii tayamin na po. As we begin the semifinals, pumudpudot, puminpintas tilaban ya. Makapanerbiyos, makapadanag. So, in behalf of Mayor Rafi Benemerito and the local government of Pagudpud, we would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the Cfam organizers. Especially to our dato'y nadungo na ayat ken naririt ka congressman tayo apo. Ni Apo Congressman Sandro Marcos for making this Congressional Friendship Athletic Meet Season 2 possible. Agyamyaman kami unay Apo Congressman. Iti ayat mo ken suporta kadetoy paayayam ti basketball. And also we would like to extend our warm wishes on your special day. Tatta Apo iti pinagkasangay ni Apo Congressman Sandro. Palakpakan tayo man Apo. May you be blessed with good health, strength, and wisdom, Apo, to continue your service for Ilocos Norte and for the nation. Happy birthday, Apo Congressman. And also to the fans, the basketball, thank you for coming out. O reagtutudo Apo, ket nakadado kayo nga magsuporta dito yung Cfam tournament. Your presence here, Apo, your energy makes the tournament even more exciting. Thank you, Apo. So, without no further ado, let us continue the games. Good luck to all the teams. can let us always make the spirit of sportsmanship alive. Thank you, Apo.
Thank you, sir. Once again, Apo Honorable Rajiv Constantine Benemerito.
And you have heard that message, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep the spirit of sportsmanship alive as we proceed with the first game of the semifinals between Sarrat and Pagudpud. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is up and away we go. This is the first possession now. We have Sarrat. Kabinyan, 23 now inside. Ball is stepped, faced. The struggle here inside. The shot clock now winding down. He tries the drive and the pass, and it is intercepted right here by number 7. Here they come, Pagudpud, laying it up inside. Smooth as silk on that finish. Rolling that ball, touching the rim, and going inside of that net. Now that is the first 2-pointer that we have here. Kicks it outside. The open space for the open shot. Bounces off the rim. Pagudpud up by 2 points. A chance to make it 4. Good defense from Sarrat, stopping that fast break score. And the whistle will be blown by the referee as a blocking foul will be called to jersey number 9. And that would be your first personal foul. Here's the inbound into the center. Number 10, the fake pass, laying it up, almost making that shot in. And too much power on that passing. Too much power on that passing. And the coach of Sarrat now telling his team to ease down after that mistake on that pass. But here comes Pagudpud, back at it again. Bouncing off the rim on that shot. Another chance. And Pagudpud grabs their own miss once again. Here's the drive. And the whistle on his way to the finish. A blocking foul once again will be called here for number 9. And that would mean your second personal foul. Substitution. First shot sinks. Both shots are good here for Pagudpud. And now we have an official score of 4-0. Still no scoring here from Sarrat. But will that happen? And that is so good and able to sink that 3-pointer. Comes Pagudpud. The pass, using his body to create that space that he needs to sink that 2-pointer. And they are down by 6. Sarrat is down by 6. And we're 2 minutes down the first quarter, and there's still no scoring here. Dropping from Sarrat. Here he comes, he backs down Fadeaway shot, contested, won't go in, but they grab their own miss. Another chance to score the elbow from the paint. Still no good here for Sarrat. And Pagudpud again with the possession. Another chance to extend the lead here. The fake. And the shot, banking it inside. What a move. Contested shot to go in. And timeout. Sarrat. 7 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And our official score is now at 8-0. Still no score dropping here from Sarrat, which indeed needs the call for a timeout here as they try to discuss their strategy and hopefully try to get away from this sticky situation.
Duraas di masakbayan. Bumangkan, iniapawatan. Nang nangunaitan, sirip ken pigsal, di ka sa pulan. Sumampay man, riga ken dipigraw.
And we're back to the ball game. Here's Sarrat after that quick timeout, trying to discuss their strategy in hopes of escaping the situation that they're in. Baltasar. The kick to 28 rather. The floater won't go in. Still no good. Unable to answer with the score here. Here comes Pagudpud. They're now outnumbered on the other side of the court, and the shot will go in. Another two-pointer will drop here for Pagudpud. Here's Sarrat. Facing, trying. Desperate shot won't go inside. They grab their own miss and the bounce pass inside contested. It's still unable to finish that shot. Still no good for their answer there. Incontested shot right there for Pagudpud, but it still won't go in as well. Substitution. The ball goes out of bounds. Here they are, Sarrat, with the pressure of being left behind the dust, is still unable to drain that shot. And it goes outside of the line, and it seems like our players here are trying to ask something, at least trying to challenge that call maybe. And here they are with the steal, intercepted. Pagudpud has it, and the pass. Just right in time, but too much power on that layup, missing that one. And stolen once again by Pagudpud, showing great effort in the defensive end of the game. Comes up short on that shot, almost putting that one in. Kinulang sa puwersa ang kanyang tira. But here he comes in. Finally, Sarrat breaking the streak here as the shot is counted on his way to the rim. Here comes the replay. Breaking the streak. Substitution. Breaking the streak of being left behind the dust, but still has more to catch up to. And now, number 25 will go into the line to shoot one in hopes of making a three-point play. Shots. Good. Making that a three-point play. And here comes Pagudpud. We also have a fast-paced game here. He'll try. And it sinks for three. He took that pass. He waited patiently. Took a look at that rim and made that shot from downtown. But here they come answering. Grabbing their own miss, and they will grab the second chance point here for Sarrat. And finally, we are seeing shots dropping here for Sarrat. The fake, the drive, the whistle on his way to the rim. Number 8 would be called on that one. Was it number 8 or number 11? It seems like there is confusion here. And that was number 8. Would be his first. Grabbing his first personal foul. That is good on the free throw also. Trying to discuss whether or not where the foul was awarded to. But here we are back to the ball game. Here is number 8. Slipping. And good pass inside. And intercepted. Good defense right here by Pagudpud. Giving spatial awareness here. Knowing and predicting where the ball is going to go. And here they come converting that defense into offense. Sinking it down. Laying it up and in for 2. Sarrat. Inside of the paint using his body to create a diversion, but still no good. But he grabs the loose ball and puts it back in. Godoy putting it in for 2. Here's Peña. Unable to connect with the rim, unable to touch that rim as well. As it goes out of bounds, turnover. Sarrat gets the possession. We're halfway down the first quarter. Here he comes. The pre-hop inside and rejected also by 31. Here he is already on the side of the court. And he lays it up and in as well. Another score dropping here for Pagudpud. And they are really pulling away from the lead now. This is a fast-paced game here for Pagudpud, scoring effortlessly in the first quarter. Let's see if Sarrat is conserving their fuel here for the next period of this game. He slips. He tries. He puts it upon a contested shot and puts it in. The contested shot goes in for 2. What a great hustle. Great shot right there from 20. Here they are, 31. It's the screen and the pass inside to the big man. He backs down, fades, and it bounces off the rim. Here they are. Here's number 23. Rushing. Contested shot will go, but it won't get inside. Substitution. Substitution. Sarrat from the inbound. Outside. Takes it to 45. Godoy. Woo! He sinks down the 3. But here's Sarrat already training their shots here. I think they just needed a warm-up on that one. But let's see if Pagudpud still has the momentum. So that is 11. The drive. And will be called an offensive foul. That would be jersey number 11 being caught with an offensive foul. That would make it your first personal foul. Second team foul. Here's Sarrat. Asking for an assistance here. The screen. He'll try mid-range shot. Grabs his own miss. Sprints down the lane. Grab his own miss and redeem himself by putting it back in for 2. He rushes. He puts it up. Pagudpud wasn't able to make that one. Here they are. Here's Sarrat. Number 28 asset. Number 23. He's still outside. The drive. And the good pass inside, but still. Good defense inside to prevent that shot from going in. And 23 was caught with the pushing foul. Substitution. That would be your first personal foul. Here comes Pagudpud. Still no scoring after consecutive possessions. But let's see here. He backs down. 60-31. The drive. Faced. Kicks it. To 19. Unable to put that shot in. Sarrat will grab that loose ball. And here they are. Sarrat, they sprint down the court, laying it up, but it won't go inside of the rim. And a huge collision on that one. And Sarrat, Pagudpud tried to save the ball, but Sarrat got the loose ball instead. The tested shot will go in. Number 7. Impressive feat of strength. Impressive feat of strength. Putting it up with the contested shot. And timeout. Pagudpud.
Basta tayo, Sandro.
See the performance of
Sigurado ikaw.
the seconds of the first quarter.
Sangsang kamay sa
Saw them also coming back.
Biyag na
Just needed the warm-up here.
ay manipod bantay ingat bye-bye.
As we just have points on the deficit.
Duraas di masakbayan.
Just a lead.
Humangka,
Here on.
hindi apawatan.
And we are back to the ball game. Oh. We're near the end of the first quarter as a minute and 9 seconds remain. Our official scores at 19-16 in favor of Pagudpud. A 3-point deficit lies on the lead. On the game rather. And a mistake on that pass but was recovered by number 19 of Pagudpud. Here he comes, 31. Jump shot's no good. Whistle was blown by the referee. 23. And we have a penalty situation. Penalty situation. Substitution. In jersey number 23, that would be your second personal foul. So, won't go in. Coach Johnson able to go in, and now in just a minute remaining here. Sarrat has it. The momentum seems to have stopped here for Pagudpud. The shot won't go in for Sarrat. And here they are with the trap on the defensive end. Trying to exert as much pressure as possible on the defensive end here. For Pagudpud, substitution. And he kicks it to number 11. And he slips. And it seems like he hurt his feet. And it was jersey number 28 that have seen to be caught with that one. And that would be his first personal foul. And I almost forgot to mention that this is a home court advantage for Pagudpud. So Sarrat will really have a hard time trying to find their way through these tough waters. Another chance on the free throw. The second shot goes in. 4 points now up in the lead. 35 seconds remaining. 28 faced defensively. And tipped, then intercepted. Stolen by Pagudpud. And the exchanging of possession in there, the passing, slipped right off his hands, resulting in a turnover. And as the shot clocks now turn off, 22 seconds remain on the official game time. Spinning move, he gets loose out the ball. He goes outside. And here they come trying to fight for the ball. And they collide and fall on down. And a coach challenge was requested by Sarrat. And I believe they're challenging the foul earlier. And let's wait and see as the officials now review the footage. Upon reviewing the footage, the coach challenge that was requested by Sarrat is unsuccessful. So the foul will be continued to be awarded to jersey number 28, and that would make it his second personal foul. substitution. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You could really see the beauty and magic of our cameras now, revealing us angles we have not seen before, helping us make our decisions, and that first shot won't go in. And they recover their loose ball. The clock now winding down, the official game time remaining with just 2 seconds. He tries the contested shot, and that is the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you an official score of 20-16 in favor of Pagudpud.
Kaya't ken kapya sigurado itan bumangon tayo kailian yagen kita sa pulan papawen di sanga kailian nang nangrunay tan siriken pigsal tika sa pulan sumampay man rigat ken di tigra. Sandro basta tayo Sandro basta tayo Sandro basta tayo Sandro sigurado itan sang kamay sa tiang lili biyag na talin na ay manipod bantay ingat bye-bye bumangon ka duras di masakbayan bumangon ka ili apawatan nang nangluna itan siriken pigsal di ka sa pulan sumampay bumangon tayo ken Sandro sigurado ayat ken kapya sigurado itan bumangon tayo kailian yagen kita sa pulan papawen di sanga kailian nang nangrunay tan.
And now we are back to the ball game. Here we are once again as we proceed with the second quarter. As the momentum is slowly cut off here from Pagudpud. Still no signs of scoring now. If we compare it to their performance in the first or the early times of the first quarter. And no scoring there. Here comes number 8. Kicks it to 25. The screen. And he'll try. The contested shot will also go in for 2. Smart move and play, getting away from that contact, but putting it down for 2. Here's number 10. The 3 sinks for 3 points. That was a three-pointer coming from Pagudpud then. Will they try to answer back on their own as well? Three coming from Sarrat. Kicks it. And at the corner, he drives. Peña, Shete. Unable to sink that one in. And here's the pass. The fast break score is a tough one. Facing that defense and putting it in for two. Tough shot on that one. He'll try. Bouncing off the rim. And who will grab the rebound? They grab their own miss. Pagudpud. He'll try the three. And grabbing another chance to score here. The shot clock now winding down. And it seems like he stepped out of the line there. With just 3 seconds on the shot clock. Little time to work with. Fade away from the inbound. Comes up short. And they were unable to score on that possession. Here's Sarrat. He kicks it to 25. And stolen by Pagudpud. The loose ball. Here they come. Number 38 with the left hand as he lays it up and in for two. Here he comes, number 8. I believe a blocking foul was called. Number 11 being called with a blocking foul. And that would make it your second personal foul. Here's number 8. He kicks it. 45 now has it. He'll try. Unable to put it in. They fight for the rebound. Sarrat has it. Fadeaway shot. Comes up short. Good defense from Pagudpud. Here comes the pass. Number 7 already on the side. He lays it up and in. 2 points. Here's number 8. Number 12 kicks in. Now inside. The spinning move. Tough shot. Won't go in. Here comes Pagudpud. Rodrigo, number 38. The screen from number 7. Shoots. Banks it in. Putting it up early. Avoiding that contact that was waiting for him inside or under the rim. And he puts it up early, making it as well. Number 12. He backs down as he passes it. The left alley. Intercepted and stolen. And they fight for the ball as it goes out of bounds. Substitution. Substitution. And now what is remaining at the shot clock is just 2 seconds. 2 seconds to work with. And what will their play be? Inside. Almost made that one. That was a good move, but unfortunately wasn't able to connect with that shot. But here comes Pagudpud. The pass to number 7. Back to Rodrigo, number 38. He drives. The step inside. The long layup. Reach high for the skies with his hand. Putting it in for 2. And a timeout. Sarrat.
Bumangon tayo, pensando, sigurado.
Here comes that shot bouncing inside.
Kaya't ken kapyas.
And another 3-pointer here coming from number 10.
Bumangon tayo,
Two teams showcasing their efforts on defense and offense.
sa bulan.
The scoreboard speaks for itself as Pagudpud has the point of 31, that's the score of 31 points, while Sarrat is left behind with 23 points. And we are back into the ball game. We're halfway down the second quarter. Pagudpud, 28. He kicks it to 25. Face double team. He sit inside, and here they are. The reverse layup, but it won't go in. And the last touch will be Sarrat. So the possession will belong to Pagudpud. He kicks it, number 10. And sinks the three. Sinking another shot from the trifecta here, Pagudpud. Here they come, Sarrat. What will their answer be? 25, bouncing off the rim. Here's the long pass, intercepted by Sarrat. Here they are diving for the ball as it goes out of bounds. Substitution. Here they are with the inbound. Pagudpud has it. And he makes his opponent slip away. But wasn't able to put that one in. And here they come, still unable to make that easy layup, Sarrat. And nasundot. 28. Here they are converting that defense into offense, but still no good. Pagudpud will grab that loose ball once again. Here they are rushing, and another steal coming here. What a set and turn of events here. What a sequence we have seen, both defensively. And another defensive effort here goes and falls for Pagudpud. Will they convert this into offense? And that is a yes, as they sink down the two-pointer. A fast-paced game we have, as both teams showcasing defense here. But Pagudpud had to go. Had to bring along with them the points as well. Here comes Sarrat, and intercepted once again by Pagudpud. Another defensive hustle here for the blue shirts. Good move, good pass, but unable to make that one. But he's free from the corner. Wasn't able to go in, grabbing their own miss. Still won't go in. Substitution. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pagudpud grabs the possession. They retain it. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And miscommunication on that pass, resulting in a turnover. Sarrat will now have the possession. And timeout. Pagudpud. 3 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in our second period. Just a few more ticks right before we proceed to the second half of our game. And Pagudpud is having a good time here as they have paced and spaced the score here. We have an official score of 38 to 23 points. It is in favor of Pagudpud.
Sangsang kamay sa tiang lilim, biyanin na tali na ay manipod bantay hinggat bye-bye.
And we're back to the game. 3 minutes remaining and 6 seconds. Here's Cabinian. He kicks it to James. He backs down from the paint using his body. And they tip the ball and they save it. Cabinian looks for the loose ball and lays it up and in for 2. Good awareness and agility there by Cabinian, grabbing a hold of that chance to make that score. But here comes Pagudpud. Unable to make that pass effectively inside. As it goes for the turnover, Sarrat will once again have a chance here in their possession. (23) kicks it. Cabinian. Cabinian, screen by number 7. And here comes James from the corner. And good move inside, but unable to put that one in. Here comes Pagudpud. Peña has it. He's faced. And the pass is no good. So here comes Sarrat once again with the fast break. Laying it up. Second chance points. Comes up short. And they are unable to put that one in as Pagudpud will once again have a chance. And it will drop. As he caught that basket and caught that foul. And he'll go into the line and attempt a 3-point play. And jersey number 20, substitution. Jersey number 28, that would be your 3rd personal foul. Shot's good. Able to make a 3-point play on that end. Here's 23. Kicks it to De La Cruz once again. James has it. And now in the corner. Defensively pressured. And he slips down. And he tries here. It was intercepted by Sarrat. And it seems like our man here fell down hard. Hit his head. And 31 showing great care and compassion here. Truly upholding sportsmanship. Substitution. Here's De La Cruz. He kicks it to number 23. De La Cruz once again bounces off the rim. De La Cruz hesitated. The shot clock now winding down. Substitution. And a mistake on that offensive end as he tried to pass it. But it turns out there was no teammate that was waiting for that pass in the corner, resulting in a turnover. At ito na nga. Bibitawan na bola. Number 11 has it. Screen by number 7. Kicks it inside. Rodrigo tries to bank it in. Here comes the second chance point. A tough shot for a tough score. He'll put it up as well, answering in no time with a 2 of their own, Sarrat. And now 40 seconds remaining, just a few more ticks once again right before we proceed to the second half of the game. Big layup, too much power as it bounces off. Here comes Baltasar. A pushing foul will be called for number 11. And that would make it your 3rd personal foul. Substitution. Substitution. Sarrat kicks it to 23. Inside, back to 23. Baltasar pulls up. Comes up short. Godoy will try to grab the rebound and he has it. James. Here he comes, De La Cruz. Kicks it back to Baltasar. The loose ball is here. They are slipping here. Desperate for a shot. Pulls up. Right before the buzzer. He sinks it for 2. And almost intercepted here by Sarrat. But here he comes all alone. And that would be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you an official score of 43-29. It is in favor of Pagudpud.
Basta tayo, Sandro. Siguradong ita. Ito'y magaling. Sangsang kamay sa di umili. Biyag na talin na ay manipod bantay. Ingat bye-bye. Bumangon ka. Duras di masakbayan. Bumangon ka. Iliya pa watan. Nang na ita.
Ayan, thank you. Okay, oras na po para sa ating halftime game. Ayan, hindi ko pa man sinasabi yung mga kakailanganin natin nandito na sila. Very good. Tama na enough. Parang sobrang dami na natin ngayon. Okay, sa usual routine natin, anong pangalan at taga saan, sir?
Jeff Pambandapik.
Sir Jeff?
John Mark.
Ading John Mark.
Dani. Dani po.
Tali? Dali. Ay, Dali.
Daniel.
Ading Daniel?
Angelo.
Angelo.
Jeric.
Jeric?
Reniel. Reniel.
Sir Rainier. From Pagudpud po kayong lahat? Lawag. Wow. Okay, alam niyo naman po yung gagawin natin, no? Hindi pa? Kung hindi pa, umuwi na po tayo lahat. Joke lang. O may kilatay ito'y anan ading, ito'y tengan, kasi ti ayamin tayo tatakit half court shootout. So ayan, kung sino po yung mauunang makakashoot sa inyo ay mananalo ng 500 pesos. Ayan, so galingan nyo po. Nag-shoot ka? Okay, so gaputa marigatan da amin na ading agpasango tayo latan niya sa asideg tayo. Ayan, ilalain nyo kasi sayang di 500 pesos.
Nang nangunay tan, sirip ken pigsa, tika sa pulan, sumampay man, rigat ken di pigra. Adon
Ayan, congratulations po sa mga tatlong nakashoot. At kayong tatlo po yung mananalo for today. At dahil dyan, halina po kayo dito sa aming station para tanggapin ang inyong premyo.
Sangsang kamay sa tinig. Biyag na talin na ay manipod bantay. Hinggat bye-bye, bumangon ka. Duras di masakbayan. Bumangon ka. Iliya pa wadan. Nang runa ita. Sirip ken piksa. Di ka sa pulan sumampay. Manrigat ken ditigra. Anos ken gage. Serbisyo lata. Sigurado. Bumangon tayo ken Sandro.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome back to the Cfam Basketball Season 2. Now in the semifinals. This is the first game between Pagudpud and Sarrat. And we are now in the second half of the game. We have an official score of 43-29. And of course, to our viewers, thank you very much for tuning in. And you'll see more and lots of actions later on as we go throughout our game. Number 11 screen by number 30. Easy his teammate up. Pulls up. Too much power on that shot. Stolen here by number 31. A contested shot. It goes in. A big man to big man. A tough defense for a tough shot. Baltasar. Cruz. 3 points. Here comes Pagudpud. He shoots, he stops, and he puts it in. Here comes De La Cruz after this three-pointer. Takes it. And almost intercepted. Substitution. Here comes De La Cruz. Baltasar bounces off the rim, and the rebound will go to Pagudpud. Here comes the long pass to number 10. Kicks it to 38. Contested shot once again, bounces off. Almost making that one in. There they pass the ball around. He'll try it from downtown. It sinks for 3. Here comes Fernandez, 31. The screen. The clock winding down. Back inside. Good move and good play in here. But they weren't able to put that one in, but the second chance points is... Now that was a beautiful ball movement. And fortunately for they were able to grab the second chance points. Here comes Sarrat. De La Cruz has it. He drives. Tries to pass it, but was intercepted by 31. But Sarrat recovers the ball. And a whistle will be called. Substitution. Here he comes. He'll try. Also, comes up short. Number 7 will be caught with that foul. As La Cruz, or Godoy rather, will go into the line to shoot 2. Shots. No good. And who will grab the rebound? And the ball will now belong to the possession of Pagudpud. So, substitution. Kicks it to 10. Cabinyan setting up an early defense. Screen by Peña. Hernandez with the screen also. Kicks it inside on the paint. And almost put that one in, but it was rejected and intercepted as he goes outside the line. Here's Pagudpud. The kick outside. He'll shoot. He'll try. And it won't sink. Here he comes as he sprints down the lane. Baltasar trying that move up, but it won't go in. Kicks it outside. He'll try. And here they come. He tries and it will go inside. And I've noticed earlier that number 7, Godoy, fell down. But the game kept going. De La Cruz is now down. There's number 7. Hopefully it's nothing that serious. And we're back into the ball game. Godoy is now on the bench. Number 7 is now on the bench. Cabinyan has it. Baltasar. He kicks it back to Cabinyan. They pass it around outside. They can get in, but he drains the shot from downtown. Fernandez kicks it inside the paint, and they pass it around in the paint. They grab their own miss. There wasn't a counted basket. Number 28 was caught. Substitution. And jersey number 28, that would be your 4th personal foul. Requesting the attention of medical personnel. Medics po. Once again, medics. Requesting the attention of our medical personnel. We're back to the ball game. Here comes number 11. He kicks it to number 31, Fernandez. Bounces off the rim. He fights for the rebound and Pagudpud wins it. They regain possession. He backs down. Faced. Fade away. Jumper is good. A beautiful move. And a beautiful shot. Here's number 8. The pass. And the spin. Blocked by 31. Here they come. 2-on-3. Unable to put that one in. And Sarrat will grab the rebound and the loose ball. Here comes Agoto. Pulls up. Bounces off the rim. Here comes Pagudpud once again with a chance to extend the lead. Here's Fernandez. And he kicks it and he slips. That was a hard fall. A hard fall from that one. He slipped to the floor. And number 38 was the one caught on that slippery action. Substitution. Hopefully number 38 is doing okay. And nothing serious happened. But we'll go back to the ball game with 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in our third quarter. Let's get back to the ball. And good vision right there. Making that open space, Baltazar. And the pass from number 8 to make that shot. Easy 2 points coming from Sarrat. Comes Pagudpud and stolen here by Sarrat. Baltazar. Number 10 will be caught with the blocking foul. That would be your first personal foul. It's actually a good move to prevent 2 points or to prevent that score from draining in. Four minutes and 30 seconds remain. Kicks it to 25. Kicks it to number 8. He tries And he's unable to put it in. Number 31 with a big rebound. Fighting for it. Number 11 has it. Gets loose of the ball. And it will be ending in the possession of Sarrat. Here's number 25. He'll put it up. And he comes up short on that shot. 4 minutes remaining now in the third quarter. Here's Pagudpud. Number 10 has it. Kicks it to 28. Rodrigo. Back to number 10. He'll try. Comes up short on that shot. They grab their own miss. Eventually putting it back in for 2. Here's Baltasar. Kicks it to number 45. Back to number 8. They pass the ball around in the left alley. Still no good, but here he comes. The main goal already on the side. Being caught up to. And it goes out of bounds. And we have a slippery court here. Very dangerous for our players. We still have a wet court here. And we have seen what happened earlier to a wet court. So this was a really, really hard fall for number 38. Kicks it to number 11 as we're back to the ball game. The drive. And a huge contact on that one. Number 31 will be called with that whistle. That would be your second personal foul. Here's number 8. He has it. He'll put it up. And it won't go in. Here he comes, Fernandez, the pass. And the fake on that one, but it still won't go in. Good move, but unable to finish that one. Uses his body to create that space. The fake and the pass to number 8. Comes up short. Another miss here from Sarrat. Let's see if Pagudpud will break the curse. Number 11, and that is a good passing there from Pagudpud. Draining that pass, draining that shot. Number 23 has it. Using his body. And the pass, the ball is lost. Substitution. Substitution. And Godoy is now back in. 28 kicks it to number 10, asking for a screen. He was given. He spins. He passes outside. 31. The fake gets close and will be called a 3-second violation. Walang tatakas. Cruz de la Cruz. The screen. And intercepted. Rejected by 31. Here comes Pagudpud with the chance to make that block into offense. Hard contact and whistle will be blown. And 25. And timeout. Sarrat.
Nangunaytan, sirip ken pigsa, di ka sa pulan, sumampay man, rigat ken di pigra. Dos ken gagay, serbisyo lata, sigurado, bumangon tayo ken Sandro.
Let's get back to the game with 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining.
Basta tayo, Sandro. Basta tayo, Sandro. Sigurado ika.
Shots good for number 10. One out of two on the free throw line. And here comes Sarrat after that missed free throw. The drive. Stops and puts it back outside. And grabs their own miss. He'll put it up again. And this time we'll be grabbing a whistle along. That would be jersey number 0, grabbing his first personal foul. And the second shot wasn't able to go in. Both shots as well. But here comes Pagudpud, number 11 rushing. Gives it to Rodrigo, 28. Screen by number 0. Back to number 0. Good move right there, the pick and roll. The classic pick and roll move. Creating that space and diversion that he needed to make that 2-pointer. The drive. And recovery. And the whistle will be blown as he'll go into the line to shoot 2. That would be number 10 being caught with the whistle. And that would be your second personal foul. First shot's unable to go in. Second shot's good. 1 out of 2 on the free throw line. 40 seconds remain. The drive. He lays it up and in. A good move from number 0. Reaching. Fever pitch for that score and intercepted again by Pagudpud. Number 10 this time is on the other side to put in the 2-pointer. Now Pagudpud is having fun as the shot clock is now turned off. A few more ticks right before we proceed to the 4th quarter. Faced, kicks it, gets close, Baltasar, hip 6, the 2-pointer. The official game time now at 5 seconds. Only little time left and the bounce pass goes. But the shot won't. And the follow-up also. Missing the chance to put in the easy two-pointer, but that will be the end of the third quarter. Kakailian, our official score is 64 to 45 in favor of Pagudpud.
Sang kamay sa tiunili, biyag na talin na ay manipod bantay, ingat bye-bye, bumangon kay duras di masakbayan.
And ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans, welcome to the final period. This first game, semifinals, played between Pagudpud and Sarrat. As we now proceed to the final stretches of this first game. Here's 31. Kicks it to 11. He backs. Using his body. Unable to score. And already on the side. And will they have a second chance points? Unable to put that one in. They fight for the rebound. And the possession will retain here for Sarrat. The pass, the shot, it won't go in. Here's Rodrigo. He kicks it outside. 3! He drains the ball from another trifecta. Here's Sarrat. Passing the ball outside, finding a way to get in. He finds the space. The shot goes in. Making enough space, slithering through the defense to make that two-pointer. Rodrigo, the screen, takes it to 31. Another screen here. So trying to put it up. Whistle will be blown. Number 7. Substitution. Number 7 will be caught with his first personal foul. That's good. Here comes Baltasar. He'll put it up. And they grab the loose ball once again, but Pagudpud will be grabbing that steal. Kicks it inside, and the pass. Number 11. Shot's good. Hard contact on his way to the rim. And number 31 will be caught with that whistle. This number. And number 31, that would be your substitution. Number 31, that would be your third personal foul. Grabbing and intercepted by 28. From the fast break, coast to coast, he lays it up and in. And here comes Sarrat as well, rushing down. Using his foot in there, but unable to make that shot. And it was intercepted right there by 45, stopping that momentum from going any further. Here's number 11. Shot clock now winding down. The pass and the shot. He reaches. Jersey number 0 with another score here. Here's number 20. Gavinyan. It's into 45. The layup won't go in. Another missed shot here from Sarrat as the whistle will be blown. Number 23 will be called with a whistle. And timeout. Sarrat. Jersey number 23. That is now your third personal foul.
Andusken again. Serbisyo lata. Sigurado. Bumangon tayo, Ken Sandro. Basta tayo, Sandro. Basta tayo, Sandro. Basta tayo, Sandro. Sigurado kita. Ito'y magaling. Sangsang kamay sa tiyong liling. Biyag na talin na ay manipod bantay. Hinggat bye-bye. Bumangon ka.
In Sarrat, you now have 1 timeout remaining. Pagudpud, you still have 3 timeouts left. Here's number 10. 7 minutes down. Steps back. And unable to finish that shot. Here's number 28. Faced. Kicks it outside, intercepted by number 10. Good defense, but here comes number 11 rushing down, grabbing that well-deserved pass to put that one in. Baltasar puts it up, but no good for number 11. Pagudpud has the possession once again. Another chance for them to extend it. And stolen here by Sarrat. He rushes. And blocked by 31. And I believe the ref saw that one as it was caught stepping over the other side. So was it a backward violation? I believe it is. Substitution. Here's number 28. Takes it to 12. Back to 28. The clock now winding down. And he tried to force the pass still. And let's wait for the referees. The basket is counted. A coach challenge was requested. And they challenge the buzzer beater segment. So now let's wait for our officials to review the footage. The coach challenge submitted by Pagudpud is unsuccessful. Which foul rep? And it was 19 being caught with that one. Unable to make the three-point play. And jersey number 19, that would be your first personal foul. Here comes number 11. Dribbling. Crossing. Here comes the struggle. Whistle is blown. And I believe it will be awarded to jersey number 7 of Sarrat. And that would be your second personal foul. Intercepted with 23. He rushes. He puts it up. Comes up short. He grabbed the rebound, but the ball was lost on the way. And good layup right there from number 10. Sinking the two-pointer. Here's Baltasar. Picks it inside. Backs down number 11. Outside once again, Baltasar. Unable to put that one. Substitution. Substitution. Number 11 with the ball, faced defensively with the pressure. Here they come with the fake and the shot. Still won't go in. Missing that chance. Here comes 28, Cabinyan with the pass, but ends up on Pagudpud's hands, and they cover the loose ball. And back to Pagudpud's possession. Number 11, this time with the layup, putting it in for 2. And we already really have a huge lead here. Ladies and gentlemen, our official score is 81-49. A huge gap with just little time remaining for Sarrat. Cabinyan. Unable to touch the net. Substitution. Here's Pagudpud. And he will try. Pagudpud putting it up and in. Just inches away from that hand that intercepted him. And he still managed to put that one in. Here's 7. Finds. Kicks it to 12. He comes up short. Here comes 28. The screen, pick and roll. They try, but it ends up on the opponent's possession. Here he comes. And it's still no good on that layup. Here's number 19 to the corner. He is wide open for the corner shot, and that is good for 2. And timeout. Sarrat. And we are nearing the end of this game, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. And I believe we already have an answer here. What all Sarrat has to do is to move the pace a little bit. And to move the lead here to a respectable score. But it seems like they're running out of time.
Kentig salti ka sa bulan Sumampay man rigat kendig tigra Anos kendage Serbisyo lata Sigurado Kumang
And we're back to the game. 3 minutes remaining. De La Cruz kicks it to number 8. And he is free to the left alley and lays it up for 2. Number 2 has it. Pagudpud, fresh from the bench we have here. A set of players. The pass inside. The first lay comes up short. And they grab their own miss. Another chance here. Number 19 this time, but kicks it to number 2. Passing the ball around, trying to find the open space and shot. He tries to fade away, but it comes up short. Or bounces off the rim, rather. Here they come. 22. Puts it up. Rolls. Outside. Still no scoring from both of our teams. Here's number 18. Number 9 attempting a screen. 22 being caught with that one. Substitution. And that will be your first personal foul. Here's number 2. The drive. And the pass. Hesitates. Shoots. Contested. And it's still no good. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the game's last 2 minutes. And the shot drains for 3. Put whistle. Substitution. Penalty situation. 45, that would be your first personal foul. Shot's good. De La Cruz shoots. Bounces off, unable to make that one. Here comes Pagudpud, number 2. Playing inside. Good pass to the open man. And good shot as well. There's number 22. He kicks it back to number 5. And here's number 10 once again. They pass the ball around. Defensive pressure here by Pagudpud. And they find their way in. And the whistle is blown by the referee. And that would be your first personal foul. Jersey number 5. Shot's good on the second one. And now we're a minute down. The 4th period of the game. There really is nothing else that we can do. So Pagudpud now has the chance or has the choice to milk down the clock or break the unwritten rule of scoring another point. And they did not make that one. And the score drops in here for Pagudpud. 90 points. Whopping 90 points here for their team. And that is a score coming from jersey number 4. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps tonight's games of the first games of the semifinals. And this is the game between Pagudpud and Sarrat. And let's congratulate both of our teams, but most especially for Pagudpud for prevailing in this first game. And we have more promising games that will be brought to you by this season. And we will be seeing more of you later on. To our sports fans, thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, this is Matthew Gabi. Thank you very much and good night.
Bumangon ka, duraas di masakbayan. Bumangon ka, iliya pawatan. Nang nangruna ita, sirip ken pigsal, di ka sa pulan. Sumampay man, rigat ken di tigra. Anos ken gaget, serbisyo lata. Sigurado, bumangon tayo ken Sandro.